Good evening, everybody, and wow, it's Thursday. It's almost the weekend. Everybody ready for the weekend? Hope you are. Today we got a nice little show for you, of course. We got some cool little products that we're going to be showcasing and all of that other cool stuff. The first one and foremost, guys, is of course a product that I've shown a few times. This is the Yuffie G40 Plus Robo Vacuum. Now, this Yuffie G40 Plus Robo Vacuum is right here, just this little piece right there. What I'm going to play this little thing, talk about it right now, is 2500 PA suction powered, which is 2500 Pascal scale. It is a Wi-Fi connected. It does have path finding. It is ultra slim design and has an empty dumping capacity, which means that it can actually auto dump itself into this container to empty for up to 60 days. Then you'll actually swap out the bag like you would with an old school standard bagged style vacuum and replace it with a new one, which gives you 60 days of cleaning without no problem. Now, it does have a HEPA filter on the back right there, of course, and that cool little plug. That plug is to power it up, and that is also where you'll be charging your robot vacuum. Now, with the app itself, the app is kind of cool. It does allow you to like map out the house and all that other cool jazz with that, and will allow you to do vacuuming times, vacuuming places. Will allow you to set up certain areas of the house that you don't need vacuumed, and certain areas that you might want vacuumed a little more. It's a cool little piece. Now, right there is where you're seeing the actual bags, and it has a little holder so you can actually set other bags in there to keep on hand, which is kind of cool. Now, this kit does come with two of those bags pre-installed or installed and setting in there for you. Now, also in the app will actually tell you when and if the vacuum needs replacement parts on it, or maybe a brush needs cleaned, or a filter needs swapped out. It keeps track of all of that so you know when it needs done and how it needs done. Now, this vacuum is actually a decently priced at like $299 today, which is actually a great deal. If you are looking for a robot vacuum that has an auto dumper, maybe the Yuffie is the one for you. Great little product, guys, honestly. Now, the next two products up in the carousel is actually Apex Forge M6 variable rotary tool and the rotary tool kit. Another couple cool pieces right here.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with another video. We're going to be taking a look at the
While it's
Apex
playing, I'm grabbing a
Forge
drink.
M6 Power Rotary Tool. Now, I'm not honestly someone who uses power tools a lot. Now, I do use like a hammer drill and an impact drill just to hang stuff up every once in a while, but I really don't use power tools. But I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys my initial first impressions on the M6. We're going to go ahead and go from a top-down view so I can show you guys around the design of it. You guys can see Apex Forge, nice branding right there, soft touch material all the way around it. You're going to have your speed selector wheel right here. Now, this is also going to come with a ton of attachments and a really nice carrying case, so let me show you that. And I also wanted to mention that the cable on this is very thick gauge, so I think this is going to hold up well over time and extended use. Yeah, that feels very nice. Now, inside of the box, you are going to get this really nice hard shell carrying case with the Apex Forge branding again. If we go ahead and open the box up, you guys are going to notice that right here on the inside, it's going to come with a ton of stuff. So here's all of your instruction manuals and warranty information. You're going to have a guard right here so stuff isn't splashing whenever you're using this. You're going to have some attachment wheels right here. These are all different size or different diameters of sandpaper wheels right there, so that's going to be really good for more fine work. You're going to have a handle in case you don't want to hold it in the format that it's in right there. And then you're also going to have some extensions right over here on this end. And then inside of this, you're going to have all of the pieces that you need in order to perform whatever job it is that you're doing, such as these little extension nozzles or these little extension pieces that are going to just give you different types of ends. You have buffer pads right here. You're going to have some different wheels, some more screws. You have everything you're going to need for your projects included with this kit. The fact that it comes with such a nice carrying case and all of the attachments and accessories that you would normally have to go out and buy otherwise really says a lot about Apex Forge. They want to make sure that when you buy their products that you're going to be taken care of. So even though I don't honestly use power tools that often, maybe I'll find a good reason to use this Apex Forge set right here. Yeah, so if you guys need a new rotary tool, initial impressions on this one feels very well made and high quality, and it comes with a ton of.
So that is the rotary tool. But of course, guys, what's the rotary tool without a large kit of bits and pieces? Now we're going to show you guys this 300 plus piece kit.
Today we have a 357 piece rotary tool accessory kit from Apex Forge. And we got a list of all the components back here, 80 cutoff wheels and a bunch of sanding bands, as well as a few unique pieces, which is kind of nice. So let's go ahead and get this open and see what we're dealing with. Now, as you can see, the box did a pretty good job of holding everything together in shipping. A few pieces fell out of their holders, not that big of a deal. Here we have one of our grinding stones. And let's go ahead and spin this around so I can get a better grip on a few things. Alright, let's get this plastic cover off and put these back where they belong. This is an interesting piece. This right here is what holds your sanding discs on. So what you'll do is you'll take this sanding disc, put it over this rubber, and put a screwdriver to this screw to swell it up so it doesn't slide around. Let's go ahead and put that away for now. And here we have some of our cutoff.
Now with this piece, you guys get multiple cut-off disc or cutting disc right here. And these discs are literally just throwaway pieces. You will cut through, chew through it, and then don't worry about it. Grab another. That's why they give you so many, which is actually kind of cool. It does have the actual insert piece right here that you'll put that cutting disc on. You'll unscrew it, you'll put it between the paper washers, and then you'll set it up and you'll go. Now, once you are done, you'll be on your go and ready and perfectly going. Now, of course, I'm going to move over here and kind of try and adjust my camera because I see my camera is a little out of tone with even the lighting, which is really weird. So inside here, you get these diamond bits. Diamond bits are actually good for engraving and cutting in serial numbers or engraving on tools. There are other tools in here, including wire wheels, stoned grinding disc, buffing pads, sanding pads, plus extra brass fittings, and all of the other pieces, including a diamond cutoff wheel. So with all of those, you just hook it up to your rotary tool and you're good to go. Now, these kits are actually multi-purpose, so it doesn't have to be just used on this rotary tool. You can use it on any. Great little piece of technology if you guys need a rotary tool. Next up is a portable monitor right here.
Oh, what's up, guys? Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this QLED 15.6-inch Full HD portable monitor by NewSol. If you guys are someone that's always on the go, but you need a larger screen that's going to be true to life with all of its amazing colors and accuracy modes, you definitely have to check this out. So this is going to be a USB-C ultimate plug and play. You have a mini HDMI input on the side here, as well as a couple USB ports. One of them is going to be for either data or video, and the other one is going to be used for your actual powering of this. Now this is rechargeable and completely portable, which is really nice. Now what we're going to do for today's demonstration is we're actually going to go ahead and hook up my Nintendo Switch. You guys can see it right down there in the background. It includes an HDMI to mini HDMI right here, so we'll go ahead and plug this in and we will power the monitor on. So in order to get this powered on, over on the right side there's a button. You have to hold that down for a couple of seconds, so we'll go ahead and do that. And I just got sued. As you guys can see right here, we have the switch powered on, and just take a look at how pretty that looks. If I go ahead and kill this light real quick so we get a little bit more picture, you guys can see all of the color tones just look so good on this. But what is a Nintendo Switch without its games? Let's go ahead and load up a game real quick. We'll go ahead and load up some Minecraft real quick, so we'll go ahead and see kind of the response time on it. The colors, you guys can see there's no screen bleed around it whenever it was on that black screen loading up. So game controller required, that is completely okay. So what we'll go ahead and do is we will just pair our controllers back up and just like this, press left and right. So go ahead and take our controllers off. Now, I'm not a big Nintendo Switch player, so if it seems like I'm struggling a little bit, I'm not going to lie.
Definitely
that is
struggling.
because I am. So here we go. All right, so let's go ahead. We will play some Minecraft. So we'll just load up a random world real quick. Create new world, and just look at the color on this. This just looks so good. Well, maybe not. Let's find out. Come on. Stay with me. I promise you, we are going to get this figured out. This is just, honestly, this monitor just looks so good. I mean, just look at the bezels on it. I mean, just like, come on. Come on. How does it get better than this? Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Let's look at some of the details. Just look at the color on it. Full HD, like I said, QLED. So if you guys are people that edit a lot, if you guys Photoshop, you guys take pictures and you want to edit your pictures or videos, really whatever it is, this is going to be a monitor that is going to be true with that QLED. So you guys can.
Now with that, guys, you get a full 100% DCI-P3 at the 500 nits brightness, 15.6 inch, 1080p, full HD, HDR, 0 frame, which is a great little piece, guys. And the portability is what really sets this off. If you guys are looking for a portable monitor, this might be an option for you. Or if you're looking for a 3D printer, maybe the Anycubic Cobra, that might be another option. Now, this is actually the Anycubic Mono 4K resin printer.
What is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at my Anycubic Photon Mono 4K. This is the newest addition to my 3D printing journey, or collection, I guess you guys could say.
How you doing, Wiley?
You guys
What's
can
up,
see right
buddy?
here
What's
that
up?
This is an absolutely compact machine with a ton of features built in. So let's just go ahead and dive in and take a look at some of those. So the Photon Mono 4K, even though I have never printed before, has honestly turned out to be such an easy to use machine. You guys can see right here that you have your resin vat that has a ton of capacity, so you don't have to refill as often. And whenever you want to take this out in order to clean it or just swap your resins, it's very simple. All you have to do is loosen these thumb screws on the left and right
side. And it does have a pour
spout
spout too. You didn't mention
that. And then put in your new resin. So it's really awesome that it's so easy to do that. And the Mono 4K is going to feature a 6-inch monochrome screen, so you guys can definitely get some pretty large prints out of this, and they're also going to be very high resolution as well. So it's really awesome that you can get such detailed prints out of this little machine. So operating this is very easy. Whatever slicer you guys choose, whenever you guys slice those files or those models, they're going to be saved to this included SD card, and then you will simply just plug it in on the side of the machine. Now, one of the things that I noticed about this is that whenever you do insert it, it takes a couple of seconds for the print to come up, but I'm going to show you guys some of the cool things that you can do inside of this. So you guys can see that right there, all of our different files and our models that we chose to print and put on the SD card, they actually give you a little display of what it's going to look like, which is just absolutely amazing. So really all you have to do is select one of these. It will give you an even bigger version or a bigger display of what that print is going to be. You can come in here, delete it, you can start it, and you can also hit the back button. Now looking at some of the other settings inside of the screen here, if we go to system, you have language, service, and info. If you go to tools, you can move the Z axis up and down because that is the only axis, being that this is a resin printer. You are also going to have detection, which is leveling. You can level it with the included paper that comes with the entire set. And then you also can set your Z right there. If you don't want any sounds whenever you're typing on the screen itself, you guys can see you can just turn that off, and then you don't have to worry about that anymore. Even though I am basically brand new to resin printing, you guys can see that right here, this is a very easy to set up machine. And I'll go ahead and show you guys some of the prints that I was able to complete. So right here, Mr. DragonBlogger himself actually designed this, and you guys can see that it just came out absolutely amazing. And one of the things I wanted to tell you guys about this print is this was done by curing in the sun. So no curing station, no washing station. I just rinsed it off because the resin that I used is a water soluble resin. And you guys can see right there, it came out absolutely amazing. And honestly, just looking at the details, this is just such an incredible printer that can print.
He forgot a couple braces
right here. You guys can see compared to my hand that this really isn't much bigger than my hand. And honestly, it just looks incredible. Another one right here that you guys can see is this little ornamental Machamp. Now I did break it off whenever I was breaking off the supports, which by the way on resin comes off very easily. But you guys can see all of those tiny little details just came out absolutely incredible. And then the last portion I wanted to show you guys, just so you can get a gauge of how good this is I printed this little mini ornamental Blastoise in this gray resin. And this is very small. As you guys can see here, it's not even taller than a quarter, but even at a size this small, if I come in very close, you guys can see that right there, incredible details on this that just makes this resin printer absolutely amazing. So
if you're looking for a 4K resin style printer, the Anycubic Mono might be a good option for you. Next up, guys, is a FitKing massage gun that Nate did also.
Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the FitKing Percussion Muscle Massager. This thing has a ton of features, so let's go ahead and jump in and check all those out. So as you can see here, you get this really nice carrying case with this nice soft touch texture across the entire body of the carrying case, so that's pretty cool. Now we're going to take a look at all the attachments that you get with it. So as you can see here, you get a couple of the normal roller ball as well as a hook attachment. If we move over here, you get one that is designed for like deep tissue, and then also another one that is designed for like a padding effect. You also are going to get the charger, and you're going to get another attachment, which is good for something like the back of your calves or your bicep or something along those lines where it can kind of grab around that muscle. And then also on the top in the little pouch, you're going to get your instruction manual that will teach you how to use this massage gun. And then, of course, you are going to get the massage gun itself. So we're going to go ahead and take a quick look at 360 around the massage gun. As you can see here, the entire massage gun is draped in this nice matte black finish with this soft touch grip. We're going to go ahead and peel off the screen protector. That's always my favorite part on product reviews. And as you can see here, you have the little screen, which is going to reflect the pressure and the power and how long you have battery life. To get this machine turned on, all you have to simply do is just switch the off switch.
How am I doing?
I'm tired. See here, the screen is illuminated in this nice blue contrasting against the black of the machine.
Yeah, that's the word.
Turning it on right here, we turned it on to the 4 setting, and you can see right here that this thing's chugging away. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and show you guys that this thing can actually go quite a bit.
As you guys see, he's just going to play around with it, adjust, and all that. Right on. At least you can type and speak. I'm just going to sit here and stumble. That's it. Just going to stumble. As you guys see, he's now just pushing in the massage head. He's going to turn it back on, and he's going to show you guys it in action. There it is moving. The piston is moving. So if you guys need a massage gun, maybe a FitKing might be a good option for you. Or maybe you need to see a doggo. Well, you can watch the doggo right here.
Vacuum?
This is the Yuffie G30 Robo Vacuum. And
no, don't attack it.
And a few others.
Don't attack it.
Watch. Come on, Kiwi. There he is.
Okay, don't attack it.
Pumpkin attack.
Don't attack it. It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning.
I have to turn a fan on. I'm hot.
It's just cleaning. It's just cleaning. You're not going to let it do its job. No, don't tell it. No.
And if you guys need a robo vacuum like this might be a great option. 2000 PA strong suction, navigation 2.0 with their dynamic systems. Still works good with carpets and hardwood floors. It is Wi-Fi capable. It does work with their app. The app will allow you to adjust and set up some stuff. Now while it's playing, I'm going to turn...
No, hey, you're not letting it do its job.
Hot. That's right.
He doesn't. This is why I can't have a robot vacuum. Hey. Pumpkin.
There's a dragon behind me.
Pumpkin.
And you guys see the dog can keep bothering it, but it still keeps working. So it's a good vacuum if you guys are looking for one. Nice little piece. Or maybe you need some dress shoes. Well, the Bruno Marks might be a good set for you.
Here looking at the Bruno Mark wingtip lace-up dress shoes. Now, what I really
Why
like
do they
about
say
these shoes
Bruno
is
Motas
they
in the
have the
inbox? But
wooden
I don't know,
sole,
guys.
so
They're
they get
actual
that
Bruno
nice
Mars.
click when you're walking down at the heel. It's
I feel
also
as they're
made
trying
out
to
of
change the
faux
names.
leather or synthetic leather, so you don't have to worry about it, being made out of real leather. But it looks like real leather, it feels like real leather, and it's slightly cushioned on the inside. They're just very nice looking. So putting them on, showing you how they look here, they are just really nice, really shiny, really sleek. I like the way they have the holes presented in them. They provide a little breathability so your feet don't get as hot or sweaty in them. The one thing I will say about them is they are a little bit slippery on the bottom. So in walking on hard surfaces or like tile that's really buff,
You will may or need to scuff those up. If you guys have never scuffed off a dress shoes, use some sandpaper, scuff it up the bottom, and it'll start getting some grip. So easily to
they
do.
can be a little slippery. So you may want to score the bottoms a little bit if you need to add a little bit of grip on the bottoms so that it's not so slippery. I did find them slippery, but they provide a really nice heel to toe click when you're walking around on the wooden heels. So if you're looking for a really nice pair of shoes, these are excellent. I really like the design on the bottom, but again, they are a little.
That is a wingtip, guys. That's the Prince 3s. We're going to show you guys another option of these. This is actually the Bruno Mark Motas. This is the Italian style right here.
Here's showcasing the leather-lined dress shoes from Bruno Mark. Now, I really like these shoes. They're faux leather, not real leather, but they feel like real leather. They have slightly cushioned insoles in them, but you could always add thicker cushions if you need to, and they have a really nice pattern on them. Now, these are Oxford-style shoes, and I really like the heel on them.
Did
They feel
everybody
fairly
stay out of the
comfortable wearing
path
them
of
for
the
hours at a
storms?
time. They look really nice when
Or
out in
did you
public with
get
them. The
hit?
one thing I will say about them is they're like a lot of dress shoes. They're very slippery on the bottom, so you may want to do some score marks on the bottom just so they get a better grip because they can be a little bit slidey on hard floors. But that's something else to note. They also have a really nice heel to toe click to them, and they lace up real well. The laces are
I
kind of
hit the
waxed,
camera.
so you can just undo the laces and redo them as you need to. They stay tight. The laces don't get unbundled too easily or too fast. So if you're looking at a pair of shoes, these are nice to have.
A decent price. Now we're going to show you guys one more pair here. That's actually the link that I already just showed you. What's up with that? Same link for both of these guys. So no need to show you guys another video. If you guys need some dress shoes, those are a great option for you. Now, with that being said, we got a TV behind us that you might want to check out. That's the Amazon Omni right here. The Amazon Omni is a 65-inch 4K smart TV. Beautifully done, well and set up. Of course, I just have some pictures sitting here so we can click through and kind of show you guys some of the colorations and the pops with this actual TV. Now, since this is a full smart TV, it has their Fire app. Their Fire app will allow you to download and install pretty much any TV service out there on the market. It will also allow you to download some games or their gaming service, Amazon Luna, which means it's a full-on fixture. Now, it does have 4 HDMI ports. 3 of those are standard. One is an eARC ARC. The eARC ARC will allow for the dual-way path of the actual sound, so you can send it to a home theater. Now, with that, you also have some other connections like USB, and you have a Wi-Fi capability. Now, if you don't want to use Wi-Fi, there is an RJ45 Ethernet connection. That'll make it even smarter. Now, this is the 65-inch. They do have a smaller version and a bigger version out there if you need. There's also a couple other cool versions like the Amazon Omni QLED. Now, the one thing that the Amazon Omni can do is actually a voice-activated TV. You do not need a remote control. Another cool thing is you can connect up a web camera and use a web camera with that and just have fun with it. So, great little piece, guys. If you were looking for a nice, bright TV, the Amazon Omni might be a good option for you. Now, hopefully, we don't scare everybody. And, of course, we're going to scare everybody. This is a
James here.
massager.
The button is if the
Says James
airbags
here.
go too tight and you get worried.
Now, inside this massager, you do have inserts. The inserts can come out and be washed. This is good for anybody up to 10.5 feet, but you can fit a 12-inch foot or larger in it. It just will stick out towards the back. Now, the way this works is it has nodular balls on the bottom, but around the sides, it has airbags. Those airbags will massage and air up in certain patterns around the foot. Now, also has heating, which you can adjust from low, medium, or high heat to give you that extra little bit of massage, which is actually really, really nice to have. Now, with this, it's just a simple little tool to massage your feet. Now, you're going to start noticing when I start playing with the temperatures and the settings that my feet will start moving back and forth. And that's the nodular balls actually rolling on the bottom to massage it, plus the airbags around the side, which is kind of cool. Now, do not worry, it has an auto timer that will automatically shut off after a certain amount of time, so it cannot go over abundance. Another cool part is it has an auto deflate button right there between your feet, just in case that it inflates up too much. Now, you shouldn't have to worry about that. There are protections in there, so it will not overinflate. But they have you there covered if you guys need a foot massager like that. Now we have, I believe, a mini helicopter. We have a helicopter.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger
it's
Tech
a
and
Nate
Entertainment.
video.
Today we're going to be taking a look at this SEMA remote control helicopter. This is the S107HE. This thing is a blast and super easy to get set up. All you have to do is simply unbox it. You're going to plug in the cable. You have to turn on this little portion right down here.
Doing for the weekend?
At first, whenever you turn this on, you're
fun?
going to notice that this little white light here is going to be blinking. It's very simple to get it paired up with the remote. So all you have to do is turn it on, which is on this side. You have a little power switch, and then you are going to install 4 AA batteries.
Oops,
it doesn't come with the battery, so just make sure you have some on hand if you do end up getting this. You're going to power this on. Then you're going to press the flight up arrow or the flight up knob and then back down, and it will pair it. So we'll go ahead and set this down and try it out. All right, so now that we have that on the ground and it is powered up, like I said, we're going to go up. Well, we've already paired it, so we're going to go ahead and take this off. And so you guys can see right now we are flying around, and it does do a pretty good job of hovering, as you guys can see. Let me go ahead and go backwards so we don't run into the tripod. Now this, I've noticed, works better indoors. It doesn't have a ton of power, so you definitely want to make sure that you have it indoors or at least where there's no wind. I noticed whenever I took it out into the wind that I tended to have a little bit of issues with it. But it's honestly a ton of fun. This is going to be something that's really nice to just kind of kill the time and just relax. Now, it doesn't have any built-in cameras or anything like that, but it does get pretty high, and I've noticed that it really doesn't have any issues with staying at a good level. It's very easy to control. Up and down is going to be right here, and then going forward or turning is just going to be on the left side. So you guys can see, we'll go ahead and do a little bit of a speed test. You guys can see very sharp turns on it, so it's a ton of fun. So if you guys are looking for something that's just going to be really nice, like I said before, to just kind of kill the time and hang out, something cool to show your friends, I definitely recommend checking out this SEMA H.
So that is the SEMA S107H-ERC little helicopter. Cool little piece if you guys are looking for something. Or maybe you guys need a Bissell ProHeat 2 Revolution to shampoo your carpets.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Bissell ProHeat 2x Revolution Pet Pro Carpet Cleaner. I have had this for a while and it works absolutely amazing, so I figured why not go ahead and just show you guys how awesome this is. So one of the ways that Bissell designed this to make it clean so well is this rotary brush down here actually has 2 different rotors, so it's going to have more surface area whenever it's going over your carpet. And the water on this will actually heat up in order to better get into those carpets and lift up some of that dirt and grime. And sometimes some of these carpet cleaners can be kind of hard to figure out how to use. This one has been one of the most simple ones that I've ever used. So you guys can see that right up there, we are going to have our water and soap area. You can use really any cleaner, your favorite cleaner, with this top portion. There's a fill line for water on the back. Once you get the water filled up to a certain level, it's going to have another line that you need to fill up with soap. And then here on the bottom, that is going to be your waste area where all of that dirty water goes. And removing these to clean them or just to refill them is very simple. So for the wastewater, all you simply have to do is come down here to the bottom, pull that down, and you're able to pull that out. So then you can just empty that out in your toilet. I wouldn't recommend doing it in your sink. Just empty that out in your toilet. And then whenever you want to refill this portion right here with water and soap, all you have to do is lift up here at the top and it just slides right off. So then you'll refill it and just slide it back down and you're good to go. And then down here where your right foot would be, you guys are going to see that you have your lever release in order to get the main part of the unit to tilt back so you can actually start cleaning. And then you have that little green button right there, and what that does is it's going to spray out some soapy water so you can spot clean. And so as you guys can see right here, this carpet is somewhat clean. I've already went over this area, but if we go ahead and just go over here to the right, I used to have a desk set up right here. So really this can be unknown stains.
You heard them. Used to.
Stains. It could be soda, food, dog stains. I really have no idea what that is.
What he gets for
you guys
chewing.
Can see that has been there for a while. It is deeply ingrained in the carpet. So let's see how good the Pet ProHeat 2x does. So just to give you guys a demonstration before I actually turn this on and clean up those stains, the best way to get this cleaned is you're going to line this up in a line over the area that you want cleaned. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull back slowly over the stains while holding this trigger. You want to go pretty dang slow just to make sure that that soap water that's distributed through the bristles is going to have the max amount of time to actually get set up into the carpet. Then once you are done with that, after you come back slow, you're going to go pass over it again and then come back even slower in order to suck up all of that soapy water. And you guys won't have to jump through any hoops in order to get this turned on. There's just a simple big red button here on the side, so let's go ahead and test this. And so here is the final result after only about 3 minutes of cleaning. If you guys can remember just a little bit ago in the video, this whole carpet area right here was riddled with stains. Now I did just get done cleaning this. I just started this video right after I turned the vacuum off basically.
So if you need a carpet cleaner, maybe the Bissell's the one for you. Or maybe you need a power station for when the power goes out from the storms. The EcoFlow River 2 might be an option.
Oh yeah, what's going on, guys? Nate, DragonBloggers Tech and Entertainment, today with one of the latest and greatest products from EcoFlow. This is the River 2. You guys might have seen my videos on other EcoFlow products in the past, and they recently sent me this River 2, and I'm telling you right now, this thing is a beast. So the River 2 is going to be a great product for those of you guys that want to have security in the event of an emergency. If you guys are going camping, if you guys live in an RV, you're going on a road trip, really whatever it is, the EcoFlow River 2 is going to have all the power you need to stay up and connected when times get tough. So in the center right here, you're going to be able to keep all of your mobile devices, such as your tablets, your phones, your AirPods, whatever it is, charged up through these USB ports. This USB-C port is really handy because everything's coming with USB-C nowadays. If we go ahead and zoom out, you guys are going to see that right here, you're going to have a grounded outlet and a two-prong outlet, which are individually controllable by turning this power button on and off. So if you want to charge your phones, you can do that, but if you don't want something powered here, you just turn it off right here. Over on the left side, you can actually charge this from your car, which is very simple to do. It's going to be included in the box, the cable that you need in order to charge this from your car, and then you can also power devices that use that standard 12-volt outlet. And then taking a look at the back here, you guys are going to notice that you have that exhaust fan. That's going to keep you up and running and keep this thing cool. You're going to have your standard wall outlet plug-in right there to charge this from your wall. Now this charges very quickly from your wall, from 0 to 100% in no time. On the back right here, this is also going to be the port that you charge from your car. And if you have an EcoFlow solar panel, you guys can charge this with a solar panel right there. And EcoFlow somehow managed to pull this off in this tiny little box right here that doesn't weigh that much and has a carrying handle. And the masterminds over at EcoFlow took the guesswork out of knowing how long you have left to charge your said device. We're going to go ahead and plug in my iPhone here. One of the things you're going to notice is on the screen when I plug this in, it's immediately going to start telling you how many watts your device is pulling. And then if you give it a few seconds, you guys are going to notice right over here on the left side, this is going to change to indicate how much time you have left remaining based on your current battery percentage. So I can charge my iPhone for 5 hours at 12 watts at only 31% battery. So this is definitely going to keep you up and running through the weekend, through a week, 2 weeks. I mean, just look, I mean, what, look at that. All right, I think it's time that we just start being honest with ourselves and saying that EcoFlow just doesn't miss. If you guys are looking for a great way to stay connected.
Nice little option for you guys if you need a power station. Or maybe you need a projector. Well, we're going to show you guys the Anker Nebula Mars 2.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBloggers Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Anker Nebula Mars 2 Pro projector. This is a projector that features a ton of features, so let's just go ahead and jump in and take a look at everything that Anker did with the Mars 2. So the Mars 2 is going to have an app store that is going to allow you to download your favorite apps for movies or TV shows, but on the back you have an HDMI port in case you want to plug something in. So the Mars 2 has a fantastic design. On top you have a faux leather handle that's going to let you carry this around because they did design the Mars 2 Pro in order to be a portable projector. So this does come with a remote, but if you guys lose that for some reason, you do have controls up on here such as selector wheel, back button, volume up, and Bluetooth. So the remote is very easy to use. You guys can see right here, it's a very simple design that's going to give you everything you need to control this, such as your power buttons, selector buttons, volume, home, and back. So definitely really nice. And so just talking about the projector itself, being that this is a projector, you guys might be concerned with video quality, which you do not have to because this has amazing picture quality. So what I want to do is switch over so you guys can see just how good the Mars 2 Pro looks whenever you're casting it. Whenever you first get the Mars 2 Pro loaded up, this is going to be the UI you see. It is a very simple design. You're going to have your HDMI selector, file manager, app manager, network settings, your general settings, and then you're going to have a Nebula manager. And whenever you load this up, it loads very fast. That's going to be dependent on your internet, of course. But you guys can see right here that there is a ton of apps, so you're never going to run out of things to watch or enjoy with the family. And then switching over to a live view of this, you guys can see that the color reproduction on the Mars 2 Pro is absolutely brilliant, and I think it looks really nice. So what I want to do now is basically switch over to a scene that has a little bit more color and a little bit more oomph. You guys can see that all of the colors on this is just absolutely vivid, and it just looks so good. Now, I've said this before about Anker in the past, but whenever
that is the Anker Nebula Mars 2, guys. Now we're going to show you guys a nice little rowing machine from Nice Day. This is a magnetic style that Nikita did.
Hey everyone, Nikita with DragonBlogger here to show you the Nice Day rowing machine for home use. This is a hyperquiet magnetic rower with 16 resistance levels. This is all the pieces and stuff that it comes with. You have all the tools necessary to assemble it, and it actually really did not take that long to assemble. I want to say it took me about 25-30 minutes by myself, and as you can see, all the parts are super high quality, super easy
25-30 minutes all by himself, but he has his mom.
Once I got it set up, this thing looked absolutely amazing. I love how comfortable the seat is, and I absolutely love how big the area for your feet are. Now you're going to see, I love my Crocs, and I like to work out in my Crocs too, so the fact that I'm able to use this rowing machine while wearing my Crocs makes me absolutely ecstatic. I mean, it is fantastic. This thing is so easy to use. Now, I didn't have anyone to help me record. I didn't have my tripod on me, so you're gonna see me kind of pulling and struggling here with one hand, but I mean, this thing really is smooth. It's really fantastic. The knob to increase the resistance is really easy to use, and it offers all sorts of analytics from the screen up here, from your distance to your calories, to the time, whatever you may want to check out. And when you're done with it and ready to put it up, all you have to do is are good for travel. My mom is here showing how easy it is to just unscrew this thing and get it set up and ready to go. All she has to do is take this part out and lift it up. Put up wherever you want it, you know, and when you're not using it, and it doesn't take up much space at all. This is a fantastic rowing machine, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who wants to up their rowing game and their home gym game.
Mic not working. All right, now my microphone is back. I apologize, guys. I'm not sure what just went sideways or what happened. But hello, Travel Diva. How are you doing? And Blake, how's your house, buddy? Is it okay? Oh, good old stuff. Another dull moment when things can go wrong. If you guys are looking for a nice little rowing machine, the Nice Days right there. We're going to show you guys another Anker product. This is the 4K Laser Cosmos. cool little thing.
What's going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBloggers Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at
probably staring at
my
the big old
favorite
blemish on my
projector.
face.
This is the Anker
Just
Nebula
ignore that.
Cosmos Laser 4K. This is a true native 4K projector with Android 10.0 built in, and honestly, I just can't talk about how good this is. I mean, we all know we're not supposed to stare at the sun, but at what point do we start making an exception for Anker products? Because this is just one of the most beautiful pieces of technology I've ever owned. I mean, honestly, at what point do we just start telling Anker that they need to chill out and just relax and stop making the world's best products?
No, Anker, if you're
and like
watching,
I said
go ahead and
before,
send me
a
some more
true
products.
Android 10.0 TV with native 4K, a ton of built-in apps, voice assistant, HDR10, autofocus, auto keystone correction, a remote that's super simple to use, an operating system that's super even simpler to use. I mean, come on, really? But I can talk about specs all day and you guys would not care. So let's just go ahead and jump into the review of this.
Just show us how it works,
take a look
buddy.
at how good this looks, because like I said before, this looks better than my TV.
Travel Diva.
All right, so like I said before, Android 10.0, so you're never going to have a shortage of apps. You're going to be able to watch all your favorite TV shows, sports, movies with the 7,000 plus apps that are built into Android TV OS. And a pro tip, download Steam Link if you have a gaming computer, because you're going to be able to play games at true 4K with this over Steam Link. So just kind of going through the menu, you guys can see that everything is super responsive. There is absolutely zero lag whenever you're going through this. Now, my TV itself is a Sony TV, and it also has Android 10.0 built into it, and its processor isn't as fast as the processor built into the Nebula 4K. And honestly, let's just be real here. If I didn't tell you guys that this was a projector, you guys would probably assume this is a TV, because sometimes I honestly forget it is a projector because it looks so dang good. Now, of course, you're going to have your standard Android TV OS settings, but there's a built-in settings menu in the projector that's going to give you even more control. So here's those built-in settings. This is on the projector itself. You're going to have your settings button, which I'll show you that menu here in a second. You're also going to have your selector wheel in case you lose your remote. Let me go ahead and hit that settings button one more time, and I'll show you the settings that it pulls up. So here's that settings menu I was telling you guys about. Now, inside of the Nebula settings, not the Android TV OS settings, you're going to have picture settings right here we can go through. There's a ton of different presets. There's HDR that you can enable. If you go down to audio, you can choose.
With it, guys, you have a full-on beautiful, beautiful projector that does 4K. 30 watts of speaker power, guys, with this, which is just amazing. Android 10.0, which gives you that Google App Store, which is just as cool as that. Now, with that, you guys have a quad-core ARM Cortex A55 CPU, an ARM Mali G31 M2 GPU, 2 gigabytes of DDR, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the multiple speakers, Bluetooth 5.0 and 2.0 and 5G connection. Guys, this is a beautiful piece right there. What? It was what? All right, I guess I got to move to Texas. Where it's never that cold. Or I just stay here where it's never that warm. Got options. Do I freeze or do I burn? Guys, need a hair removal tool? Well, maybe you do. This is the Jobs.
This is the Jova X hair remover tool.
Jova S.
It does provide IPL hair removing, which is permanent and pain-free. It has
Nikita said it was cold there the other day too, and I was just laughing. Like, that boy don't know what cold is.
It's super simple to use. You just press the on and off button to change the level to your skin's preference, and from there it'll begin eliminating hair. You can use it on the face, body, arms, underarms, legs, bikini line, and so on. And what's great is that it has a unique 41 degree Fahrenheit quick cooling system that quickly gets to 41 degrees Fahrenheit,
lazy, I don't like
making it
walking
really
cup.
simple and easy to remove hair in both women and men. It even has a touch screen and an improved flash.
I can use it to get rid of my hair.
With upgraded flashes up to 23.87 joules of energy, and each flash allows it to quickly remove even the hardest hair. What's really unique is that it has an unlimited number of flashes and can remove hair in 7 minutes on the whole body. This is because it utilizes a high-performance quartz bulb
7 minutes per
that
spot
increases the flash's usage duration.
Oof.
And on top of that, you get a 3-in-1 IPL hair remover tool that has photo rejuvenation light source. The infrared light can activate collagen, cool the skincare, minimize wrinkles, and restore skin elasticity and facial hair
What's
removal.
up, buddy? What's
and
up?
The way it works
is
that it has the optimal pulse technology, aka OPT, and what OPT does is it inhibits the hair regrowth, while the red light skin rejuvenation accelerates tissue repair, frequently used in cosmetics and beauty care centers with its medical grade continuous pulse process and red light to give a professional and effective product. I was really excited to use this hair remover tool because it's hailed as one of the safest and most effective hair removal.
So if you're looking for a hair removal tool to get rid of those slightly sticking hairs that might pop up out of random places like your ears, just saying. This might be a good option for you. Just going there with you. Or maybe you need a wireless charging station. This is a 3-in-1.
Yo, what's up, my friends? Headless Nate with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment. Today we're going to be talking about this Jargoo 3-in-1 wireless charging system. So this is going to be great for those of you guys that want to charge all of your Apple devices at the same time, such as your iPhone over here on this side, your Apple Watch, and then your AirPods right down here at the bottom. Now, this thing has a very clean design. It's got a matte black texture all the way around it, except for the actual charging inputs right here. We'll go ahead and do one of these little peels because everyone really seems to like those. So as you guys can see right there, you have a full-fledged wireless charging pad, and then of course you have the same thing for your AirPods and your Apple Watch. Now this does have some anti-movement pads on the bottom, so if you have this on a desk and you set your phone down, you're not going to really run into any of those issues. But just taking a look at the overall design of this, you can see it looks very simple. I really do like that it has a matte black texture over a gloss black, because gloss black just usually attracts fingerprints, and we don't like that around here. So this is going to come with a USB-C cable inside of the box.
He's always eating Cheetos.
Activated is simply plug this in. Now whenever you do get it plugged in, you're going to notice right down there at the bottom you'll get those 3 green lights, and then you're basically good to go. So now what you can do is you can basically
see a green light. Did you guys see a green light?
And just set it down and charge it. Now, depending on the case that you have installed, you might not be able to wirelessly charge, and I think with my case and that little kickstand that I have, it will not charge my phone. But we'll go ahead and just set this down right here just like this, and as you guys can see, my baby popped up, my phone is charging. And then of course, if you have AirPods or an Apple Watch, which I do have AirPods, and of course I couldn't find them for this video, you can put them right here. This is just a very simple and clean design. So if you guys are looking for just an easy way and a nice...
So if you guys are looking for a 3-in-1 wireless charger, that might be an option for you. Or maybe you guys need a little flashlight that packs a wallop. Well, this next little product is actually the one for you. This is the Hoto zoomable flashlight. Now, this is 1,000 luminous. Now, when I say 1,000 luminous, of course, my coloration looks really off tonight. Why does my camera look so dark? Is it just me? Or should we just start lighting stuff up and start telling stories? So with this flashlight, guys, you do have the little emergency flasher there. Or if you need, you have the SOS pattern. Or if you just need standard flashlight, hit that right there and turn it on. Now, the cool part is if I go back here, you guys will notice it's a wide beam. If I go in, it's a pinpoint beam. If I can go brighter, even brighter, it's a nice, strong beam. Or if I go to the wide beam, you guys notice it's just glowing everything. Of course, then if I stare at it, I will see spots. Now, the best part about this is, guys, it is rechargeable. Now I can't see nothing, so I can't even tell you where that actual charging cable is, but it's right there. It's a USB-C connection right there to charge that. You'll get about 30 hours of usage time off of this. Well, about 24, guys. Is a 2,600 milliamp battery put into this. It'll take about an hour and a half to charge, and then you're good for 24 hours of straight usage. Now, the cool part is on the bottom right here, it does have this little clip, so you can hang it off your belt loop, off of anything, put a coolie hole, whatever you want. Guys, this is a cool flashlight. This is a flashlight I actually keep and use, and I'm going to keep forever until it dies. If you guys are needing, the Hoto is a nice option for you. Well, we got a FitKing product that I believe Nate did for us right here. So if you guys want to hear Nate's voice one more time. Here you go.
What's up, my friends? Nate, DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, back again with yet another FitKing massager video. So these are going to be like another pair of leg massagers that I've tested from FitKing. But the difference between those and what I'm talking about now is these are going to be full leg massagers. So not only are they going to compress around the bottom of your feet, your entire leg and your calf, but they're also going to come up on your thighs right here, as you can see. So they are marked right and left just like that. So the way these work is you simply just
chicken
them
legs
around your legs, and then you're going to have this little handheld controller right here to control everything. So everything on this controller is very simple to understand. You have your power button, heat mode, intensity, and then your mode selector. So what the mode selector is going to do is it's going to switch between the different types of massages. So either just your foot and calf, or your thighs and calf, and really just any combination between them. So they are going to power just by plugging these into the hand controller, as you can see right here. And then the hand controller does have to be plugged into the wall. These are not portable or rechargeable, so all you got to do now is just hit that power button down there. And so you're going to notice that you have a screen. Now, one thing that you should be aware of is as soon as you press that power button, it's automatically going to activate these on the lowest setting. Now, you can go through and increase the intensity. You can turn.
Yeah, you can change the intensity, the heat strength, and circulation mode. With that, it gives you lots of options to rejuvenate those muscles after a long run, bicycle, jog, or just swim. Or just if you're sedentary. Guys, this is a cool little product, actually a nice price. If you need a full-on set like this, it's a cool piece of technology. But you may need a Fantech battery charger. That's right, the Fantech
James
battery
here.
Charger. We're just going to jump forward where we're showing you guys this. This is the Fantech T8 Apex 200 amp jump starter. It is a 20,000 milliamp power bank or car battery pack. This will work on 8.5 liter gasoline engines or 6 liter diesel engines. It does have a large LED display. It also has a 65 watt PD fast charger to charge stuff off of it if you want. Now, with this, you'll get about 50 jump starts off of a single charge. You get about 36 months of battery life, standby life, if you want with that also. Now, it'll actually tell you in or out charging. It'll tell you what the charging percentage is and all of the other cool stuff. Take about an hour and a half to charge this if you're using the PD 65 watt charger. Now, with that being said, it does have water resistance. It is reverse polarity protection and spark-proof protection and all of the other cool stuff with that. Now, 2 colors. Of course, we have this dark gray or a yellow version. Just a simple little product. Comes with all the cables that you could need with that. Now, it also comes with this cool little carrying case, which he's kind of showing you now. We're still digging through. There's your needle nose jump pack battery cables. Very short. You don't need long ones, guys, because it's going to pretty much reach wherever you need. If you guys need a jump starter, they got you covered. They got you covered with the Fantech T8 Apex. Maybe you need to clean a pool. There you guys go. Let's clean a pool.
What's up, everyone? My name is Demetrius, and today we are going to be talking about this awesome cordless robotic pool cleaner.
I wish it was 90
made
here.
By yours truly, Aper, right there. There's some key features on the front of the box right here. Like I said, it's cordless. It runs up to an hour and a half. It has improved charging on it, and it cleans pools up to 850 square feet. It is also portable right here. And you also have that self-parking capabilities, which
now we're going to jump forward where we're actually using this. He's going to show you guys this in actual action right here in the pool. Now, automatically will sync and start working, which is kind of cool. Now, once the battery starts going dead, it will head to an edge so you can actually pick it back up with your pool hook. You will then put it back on the charging base after you've cleaned it out. Now, you guys are seeing that it is now moving around. It's picking up debris and all of that other stuff. Now, of course, his pool's got a lot of leaves in there, so it might take a while to actually do that. Now, he's pulling it back up. You'll see that it's spitting the water out, and that's the jet because that's the way it moves. Now he popped it out, and you guys will see all the leaves and junk that was inside. It actually works very, very well. But if you guys need a pool cleaner, hey, that's a cool little option. Or maybe you need this nice little Andoble product.
This is the Easy Clip car mount from Andoble. I've tested a ton of Andoble products in the past, and this is one of the easiest ways that you're going to be able to mount your phone in your car, especially if you don't want to leave any residue from adhesive by placing this on your window or your dashboard. Let me show you around this thing, and then we'll show you how this works. So in typical Andoble fashion, you have that really nice design right here, all matte black texture, so it's not going to leave any fingerprints. The phone mount, the part that's actually going to hold your phone, is fully adjustable, and all you have to do to get this adjusted to fit your phone is simply push this button on the side. So if we do that, you can see it releases. Now if you have a taller phone, this is also going to extend. So what you want to do now is just place your phone in there, and we'll go ahead and do that just like this, and then whenever you are ready to clip it in, you just simply click this down, and as you guys can see right here, that is not going to go anywhere no matter what you do. Now here is the part that is actually going to go in your cup holder. So what this is going to do is sit in your cup holder in your car, and then these little arms right here are going to basically extend in order to create pressure to keep it stable. Now if you do not want to use just these little rubber like gaskets right here, it's going to come with overall silicone mounts if you're wanting to protect your car. So all you have to do is put this in your cup holder and then get it fully adjusted to a snug fit. Now what you want to do is, say we have this in our car, all you have to do is simply place this little ring that comes with it over this gooseneck ball that is at the end here, and then you are going to press this down into your phone just like this until you hear a click, just like that, and then you tighten it down. Like I was saying, this is going to be one of the easiest ways to mount your phone in your car, especially if you don't want to leave that residue. Now the gooseneck on this is super strong, so once this is stable, this is going to stay
Now the cool part is there's also a cable organizer on that gooseneck to actually hold the cable on, so it doesn't actually
exactly where you put it. So I'll hold it down, and you can see that it doesn't matter what angle I put this at, there's no budge, and this is just going to be a super easy way. Now once you're done, all you have to do to release your phone is simply press that button that we used to adjust it earlier, and away your phone releases. So like I was saying before, if you just want a super quick and efficient way,
if you need a nice little one, there's your option. Or, hear me out guys, maybe you need some lighting for your desk. We're going to show you guys this cool little rope light from Govee. Look at it. Look at it. Now this is 10 feet of rope light. Now this is RGB IC style rope light that works with their app. Now their app actually works with Alexa and Google. It does have music sync, DIY design mode, and does not support 5G. You have to have 2.4G guys. Now with this guys, as you can see, I'm just going through some of the colorations, patterns, and all that stuff. It's a very nice stuff. Now the best part is also with this kit is you can actually connect this up to your wall, draw out designs or write words with the included C-channel clips, which is beautiful. Now of course, look at the lighting because it's amazing. Just get yourself some Govee. Govee lights are just beautiful. Now if you don't need a 10-foot cable set, they got a 32-foot kit also. 32 feet of beautiful brilliance of coloration. I got Govee all around me. Look behind me. Hold it up. Ooh, that was close. Govee, guys. Govee. That's all I gotta say. Get yourself some Govee. And then when you're done looking at the Govee lighting, maybe you need a mattress to sleep on. Well, we got a cool little option for you right here with the Doggo. Doggo
Today
sells
we
it.
have the Crystal
His bed.
10-inch memory
He
foam
likes
mattress.
it. You'll like it.
I went ahead and opened this up 2 days ago to give it a chance to fully puff up, and I've had a couple of nights on it, which is amazing so far. Thank you. So, a couple things is it has several different layers. This top layer is a very stretchy fabric to help minimize motion transfer between the two people, whoever's sleeping on it. Underneath that, we have
whoever's sleeping on it, the two people. It's his dogs. Don't worry about that.
There's going to be a
dog and cat took the
memory foam layer below this. Below that is a adjustable memory foam layer that helps. It's corrugated, it's wavy, it helps increase temperature, or not increase, but increase airflow. So this does not get very hot. Below that, we've got a fire retardant level. Below that, we're going to have a high density memory foam layer. And then there's going to be a layer of springs, which you can see right here, sandwiched between those two high density layer of memory foam. Each spring is individually wrapped
to
minimize motion transfer and decrease the squeakiness from the mattress. And it's surprisingly very comfortable.
There you guys go. If you need one. Or maybe you need a little portable projector. WeMax has got you covered, guys. WeMax.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today I am super excited to showcase to you the WeMax Go Advanced Portable Projector. This thing is an absolute beast, and I have used WeMax products in the past, and this does not fall short of their awesome quality standards. This thing is a tiny little powerhouse. You guys can see right here.
I'm going to step aside.
No joke, this thing can
right
actually
back.
fit inside of your pocket, so you guys can carry this around with you wherever you want, but don't let the size fool you. This thing is very powerful. You guys can see right here, it's got this really awesome gold and black design, and then on the back side, you guys are going to have a ton of inputs and your outputs as well. So you're going to have your USB-C input, HDMI output, USB, so you can control this with a mouse or a keyboard, and this does run off of a skinned version of Android. You're going to get this little remote that you guys can see right here, has all of the features and everything you need to control this while sitting in your recliner on game day. Also, one of the cool things about this projector is that it has this little kickstand on the bottom so you can get the viewing angle just right. Now, we've been talking about this thing for a while, and you guys probably haven't seen the actual laser yet, so it's hidden behind this, and this is also how you turn the projector on. So it's a really cool little feature that they kind of hide it. It makes it look nice, and it also protects it. So you guys can see right here that we are inside, and that this looks kind of skewed. It almost looks like it's offset in a way. This is actually very easy to correct because this does have auto keystone correction with manual control. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this process up because it does take a little bit, but you guys can see right here that you're actually able to manually adjust how this is being displayed on whatever surface. And now this is really awesome because you're able to ultimately just carry this thing around with you and then fix it to whatever screen you want. Now here in the settings, you guys can see you have a ton of options. So we'll go ahead and go in image settings, and there's a ton of stuff in here such as brightness mode, screen zoom, autofocus, keystone correction, and then you're going to have your app store, of course, that is going to have all of your apps and then some, so you're never going to run out of entertainment value with the WeMax Go Advanced. And honestly, I am just so impressed with how good this thing looks. All of the colors are very rich and very vibrant. And the thing that impresses me most on movie mode, which is one of your settings inside of the WeMax Go Advanced, you can set it to where it shows these ultra dark colors right here. And this thing just looks absolutely great and would be great for movies, game day, whatever. So if you guys have been looking for a new projector that is
like he says, guys, if you're looking for a new projector that packs quite a punch and is very portable, WeMax has got you covered with that one, guys. They do. Or maybe you want a backyard party. Well, hey, you got this little East Oak 44-inch fire pit.
So I was here assembling the East Oak 44-inch fire pit table. Now, this is the white one. And when you see here, you can line up all the sides with the brackets. Relatively easy. They give you all the screws to install. Very easy to put it together. It takes about a little less than an hour, depending on how fast you are and how comfortable you are putting together patio furniture. Now, here is where you put the top where the gas tank goes. This is actually the bottom of the gas tank sits. And
everything's out of whack.
You mostly assemble this table upside down, and then you flip it over after it's fully assembled. The next part is these little wireframe crossbars, which help stabilize it, although they are a little flimsy, I thought. And though they create an X and provide some stability, I didn't feel that they were very sturdy. Now, this is the glass top of the fire pit table face down. And one thing you want to know, when it first comes, it has the flame array or the fire pit in the wrong position. So you have to unscrew these silver screws, take it off, and then flip it over horizontally and then reassemble it and reattach it. I don't know why they didn't just assemble it in the right position to begin with and why it was shipped that way, but just remember you have to do that. You have to make sure it's parallel horizontally instead of vertically like that. So here is the bottom now placed on top of the fire pit table top. You see, again, you assemble it upside down like I said. screw it in on all 4 sides, and then you're ready to go and flip the fire pit table over. Once you
light it up and show a
you
cool
put
flame.
in the blue cracked glass in the center.
Now you guys are going to see that he has blue cracked glass in there, but you can actually go to a fire pit store or a fireplace store and get different glass for this with whatever color you want on hand, or even a rock style, because they also have a rock that you can throw in there also. Now he's going to actually show you guys this with and without the wind flame or wind cover, which actually I think the wind thing looks a lot better on this. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece. Now the wind guard will actually also protect you guys from the little bit of flame. Now the wind guard is just this, has these little stands and all of that. Ed, what's up, Ed? What's up, buddy? What's up? Yeah, hey, he even said the Dragon Blogger family. Thanks, man. You're part of that family. How you doing, buddy? Ed's in the house, everybody. Ed's in the house. If you guys are scared of Ed, go ahead and hide. It's okay. He's not a bad guy. He just didn't bring no candy for us all, right? Gummies, Ed. We like gummies. I mean, what? It's been a long day for me. I might be losing it slightly. Oh, we're just waiting for it to light up. He's showing you guys where to put the propane tank. Now, if you have a permanent place fixture, you probably could connect it up to a house gas meter if you really wanted, so you never have to worry that. Ooh, I've been up since 4, buddy. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning, so I feel you. Feel you. So if you guys need a little fireplace pit, yeah, it's right there. This beautiful one, guys. Beautiful little piece. If you guys are looking for something. Oh, I wake up early every day, so that's why it's when it's late like this and I stream late, I'm a little off my game because I'm not used to being up past 10. I'm usually in bed by 9 to 9:30, guys. I'm not kidding. Guys need a weight bench? You need some dumbbells? Well, here's some Life Pro dumbbells.
Today we have the Life Pro dumbbell set. I do like the fact that it comes with a poster's
I don't know what Darthman's posting, little cats getting petted, but dragons around here.
Which means you're not coming in absolutely blind. Let's go ahead and get this open. And
Definitely
you see a
coming in
slider
blind.
that goes from 55 all the way down to 5. If you open up 5, you'll get just the carrier bar. And as you can guess, sliding that over to 15 will pick up the first pair of plates, one on each side. So each plate's about 5 pounds. Let's go ahead and mix that up to 25 pounds, all the way up to 55, picking up the full stack, 5 on each side, which makes a lot of weight. Now, one of the things I love about this is the way they have the plates that get picked up. So the slider moves back and forth. It affects both sets of weights on both sides because of this slider, which you can see on the other side as well, which very firmly picks up the desired weight. Keeps it from rattling around, moving too much, makes it real comfortable to use. I'm going to go ahead and boss mode this over to, 35 pounds because, well, I'm not a boss. And as you can see,
you heard him, he's not a boss.
It doesn't shake.
He's
it doesn't
not
rattle.
going to boss mode that.
And let's go ahead and put a little on the other side. And my left arm's a little bit weaker, so let's lower the weight just a little bit. And it's that fast to lower the weight.
His left arm's weaker because he's not doing the boss mode with the 50 pounds on the other side.
Almost anywhere.
Yeah.
Allowing even those with minimal amounts of space, be it in a...
So if you guys need an adjustable dumbbell set, this might be a great option for you. Really nice piece there, guys. Of course, we're showing you guys the 25-pound set in the cart, but he has the 55-pound set on hand. Now, maybe you need an under-desk elliptical. Well, Life Pro also makes you one of those also that Justin did.
This is the Life Pro under-desk elliptical machine, and I'll lift it out from here under my desk. It's a tad heavy.
I'm going to lift it up.
A little bit heavier than I anticipated.
Is it me or is my camera lighting off? Anybody?
This is the Life Pro.
Please answer that. Does my lighting look off?
You just pedal it, and it has circular motions. It's not like a bicycle. It's not like a bicycle pedal where it does complete 360s. It has these much more elliptical curves, so it's more gentle on your knees. I can pedal this thing for like an hour, hour and 20 minutes on low. When I turn it up, it can get pretty intense. It'll actually work me into a sweat and make me out of breath to where I was like winded on a conference call if I turn it up to the higher intensities. So I usually have it on lower levels so I can do it for longer periods of time. It's really, really quiet, doesn't cause any shaking, and it's so heavy with this bass that it stays firmly on the carpet. It comes with these discs that you put under your chair wheels to lock your chair into place in case you're on a hard floor, and it also comes with a mat, and it also comes with a strap that you can wrap around it in your chair if you're.
Guys, I'm going to attempt to reset my camera real quick. We'll be right back one second.
If you pedal on it, it might slide your chair back and forth if you're on a chair with wheels. So it comes with all the equipment to make sure that you can't get too far away from it. But I haven't had to use any of that on my carpeting because it is so heavy. It stays put, and it just does a fantastic job of letting me just pedal and kind of work out my legs a little bit while I am sitting at my desk. It's quite a bit heavy. You just got to line it up and just start pedaling with it. Really, really like it. So it's very low impact, but after using it for even after
hopefully
I use
that's
it for
a little better.
Period of time, I can have a little bit of.
I don't know. It just seemed really shadowy.
But that's like I would have that twinge in my knee if I used anything.
Wiley, I disconnected my camera to readjust it to see if the
know if your joints are going to
quality came back.
Try it on the lowest settings. Slowly.
It just seemed off.
But I really love it. It's just a fantastic.
If you guys need one, there you guys. Do you drive a Tesla? I do not personally drive a Tesla. Justin, that you guys see in the video, actually has a Tesla. His wife has one. I personally do not have a Tesla. Actually, my lighting looks better now. I think that fixed it. Might have just been an issue. So, I personally do not have a Tesla. If you guys need the Life Pro Under the Desk elliptical, maybe you guys need an eye massager. Well, Roomfill's got you covered right here with this piece. And of course, you're going to see Nikita be really, really happy with it.
Okay, so I'm going to adjust it because I kind of have a big old head.
You're in a big old fro for the head.
Okay. So it's kind of inflating. Oh my God.
Did you have questions about the Tesla or product parts about the Tesla?
Oh. Wait, this is so cool. Okay, so it inflates and then it like releases the air out of them. Well, I'm gonna put it up here for right now before I start it. And then I'm gonna play a song. Do I have it on? Oh, the volume. That's why. Okay, it's at maximum volume. Okay. Oh my God, the warm. Oh, it feels so warm. And I can hear my music too. Oh, I'm gonna change the mode. Okay, this is vibration only. Oh, it's doing like short bursts. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, wait, hold on.
Okay.
I'll do it one more time. Okay, so this is air pressure. Okay, so this is the one where it like, it fills up on the sides, and then it releases, and then it fills up in the front, and then it releases. Oh, and there's heat.
And with this, guys, you have Bluetooth, so you can actually pair up your phone and play music through it, which is actually kind of very cool with that. As you guys see, Nikita really, really loves that thing. I was quite surprised with his expressions on that one. Now, if you guys need, I'm sure you probably could. If that's what you want.
This is the Life Pro hand massager. It has 6 modes and 6 intensity levels, as well as 2 vibration options, a carrying bag, and can last 2 to 4 hours on a single charge. I love that this massager heats up as well as applies a good amount of compression to my hands and wrist, as well as it does come with 2 sensory squishy toys to help exercise your hands. This massager helps relax your hands and improve blood circulation and boost blood flow. In doing so, it helps reduce finger, wrist, and hand pain, and reduces inflammation. With its cordless design, it definitely makes it more portable, and when it needs to be charged, it can simply be plugged in. Overall, this massager surpassed my expectations and I was really impressed. I love that it allows for different intensity modes and levels because this allows the user to adjust it to their hand sensitivity and their specific needs. Me being someone who uses the computer a lot, I definitely appreciated that I could increase the settings, but also the fact that I could share it with family members who have more sensitive and delicate hands. This massager would be a great gift for anyone who may have arthritis, carpal tunnel, or needs pain relief.
So great little hand massager for you guys. Now we're going to show you guys a couple options of some Govee lighting. The first set, I'm not even going to show the video for it. It's literally just that. It's an outdoor light set with 30 different bulbs that you can interchange. But just like the outdoor light set, we're also going to show you guys this other set from Govee that you can actually line up your sidewalk with, your path in the backyards, or even your driveway like was done with this video to show off your Tesla.
I'm here unboxing and showcasing the Govee Allure Smart Ground Lights. Now what these are is these little tight LED lights that you stake into the ground, and they provide like an illuminated pathway, which are great for like surrounding driveways or decorating your garden or just making landscape accents, because you can really do a lot with these, and they're fairly long. As you can see, they have the little groove on the bottom where you would put in the landscape
spike,
spike on the bottom that goes
a whole bunch of the Govee lighting
behind you. It's extremely long. You get a control box to manually control it. It also pairs with the Govee app via Bluetooth on your phone, so that way you can control the various light patterns on your phone, which we'll showcase later as well. So the first thing you got to do is obviously unwrap the wiring. It comes with multiple twist ties. You get a very long AC power cord.
Been debating about getting rid of that computer back there so I can afford a new build.
Lights, so that's going to take some time.
That's what I've been doing.
You take each individual spike and you line up these little snap points. You can see each of these spikes has two little snap points. So you line up the snap points and then you just press firmly until they snap into place. Once they snap into place, they're nice and secure and they're snug, so you could just stake them in the ground. Obviously, you need to stake them in soft ground. Now, after pairing the ground lights with the Govee app, you can see through all the different color patterns just how really bright and vibrant these RGB lights are. And Govee makes fantastic lights. Their lights are always such top-notch and high quality. You could choose like the fire setting, which is kind of like rolling fire. You could choose blue and whites. You could choose starry night. So many different color patterns. You could change the color of each individual light to be whatever you want, or you could cycle through all the patterns, everything from fire to fireworks to pulsing lights that kind of like flash and then go solid, like this one, which is really unique. I just started playing around with all the color patterns, and there's just so many different color patterns to choose from, besides the fact that you create your own. You could do various strobe effects with the lights. You could do party mode, but this would obviously annoy your neighbors. Imagine having all these ground lights. You can see how bright they are. Imagine having your driveway constantly lit up. But it's great for the holidays.
What's better now?
You could set up all sorts of like Halloween colors or Christmas colors or fireworks in the summer. There's all sorts of creative things you could do with these. These driveway lights or these ground lights from Govee. You can see I lined my driveway where the grass comes up against my driveway, and they just make like nice little landing strips almost for my car to drive in the driveway. It follows the landing strips up. So I ended up testing out all the different colors, and then I wanted to see what it looked like with classic white next to my white Tesla Model 3 as well. So again, the Govee light strips.
It had the lights just bringing you on in like you're on landing on the strip.
Highly recommended. So vibrant. Just
now with Govee, guys, all of their lights work in one app, including their car lights, because they do have car light sets for underglow, inside glow, and all of the other pieces. All the same app with all the same pieces. Now, a lot of the different lighting kits have different scenes and scenarios, but all of them have DIY mode, so you can make your own scenes to make it glow with that. Guys, again, it's Govee. If you haven't seen Govee, you should check out Govee. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal product. Next up is the also kooky oil diffuser. This is actually a really cool looking one.
Hey
guys,
everyone,
that I
Nikita
have
with
not
Dragon
seen
Blogger
before.
here to show you the premium essential oil diffuser by Asakuki for a better life. I absolutely love Asakuki as a brand.
And
I
of course
have
you
one
got
of
the
their
doggo
other
back
smart
there.
diffusers, and it's basically
Oh, it's a
the
board.
downgraded model of
Look at
this
the
new
little
one
board.
here. And I
Board
love
cube.
the design of this thing. It is so cool with its like semi-opaque white with a nice little touch of wood aesthetic. Here are the buttons that are going to be for the side. Now, what I also
72
think
hours
is
of
really
use
cool
with
about
this.
this
That's
diffuser
cool.
is that you can use it straight up out the box, but you can also get
got an
the
app.
Tuya app and pair it and then go ahead and change certain settings more in depth from the app, and I think that is so cool. Now I'm going to be using this with some Asakuki frankincense, their essential
Knew it.
oils, and I already had some
Frankincense.
water
I knew he was gonna do the
prepared to just
frankincense.
go ahead and put in here, and I'm going to put my liking of essential oil essentially. But I think this diffuser, I loved the first one. This
was
one
like
is
half
just
a
even more
bottle.
amazing. It's just an upgraded verse with a cooler aesthetic, very sleek with the
Look at
square
'em.
design too, and just like I said,
more,
getting
more.
to use the Tuya app and also being able to connect this thing to Alexa and Google Home is just absolutely fantastic. Now, what has always sold me on Asakuki diffusers is not just their effective and efficient diffusing, but also look at this thing. I mean, the lights are so cool on it. It'll cycle through RGB spectrum, but when you use the app, you can go ahead and change to whatever light settings you want to. And on the buttons, if you don't want to use the app, you can use the physical buttons on the actual diffuser itself to get the settings just how you want to.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna
It's
zoom
a
in
little
a little bit just so we
chonker
can
of
get
a
a good
cat.
view here, and I'm gonna turn off the lights in a little bit so we can kind of see. But basically, we're gonna go ahead and start this up. The
Nikita
middle
has a
button here that
few
you're going to use here
cats,
is going to change the
several
flow in
dogs,
which the
and
mist
course
comes out of
himself.
the diffuser, and the button on the end where it says Wi-Fi is how you actually just go ahead and start it. But as you can see, the mist is slowly coming out, and the cycling colors look so cool on this thing. I love Asakuki. They make a wonderful
That's a
diffuser.
nice
So if you're
piece.
looking to get into the world of diffusing and you want a really awesome diffuser that's got your back like you've got its, definitely check out the Asakuki Smart Wi-Fi Essential Oil Diffuser. It is absolutely fantastic and 100% Nikita approved.
If you guys need a little oil diffuser, that might be an option for you. Or maybe you guys want an RC car. Well, we're going to show you guys this DERC 9300 off-road monster truck.
Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and I'm here today to talk to you about this absolutely insane monster truck from DRC. This is the 9300 model
truck.
and this thing is a beast. So before
While
I
it's
go
doing
over
that,
all this, let's quickly go over what was
I'm going to fix my earbud. Oh, of course it muted, paused it.
included in the box.
Touch
Right
buttons
here
on
you
your
have the
buds.
product manual. This is going to tell you a lot of useful tips and tricks for using and maintaining this vehicle, so I highly recommend you give it a go through.
I don't want to sneeze, but I feel like I'm going to...
Outside of that, they do include a spare battery with this as well, which is awesome. So there's already one inside here, but they give you a second one as well. And what this does is it enables you to double your time that you can play with it. Each battery is going to last you about 20 minutes worth of playtime, so this is going to give you 40 minutes with the two of them combined. They also give you a big bag filled with a bunch of things you can use to deck this out. There are some things that you can put on here, such as extra rims and a whole bunch of other stuff. It also comes with a charging cable for the batteries and a brush to clean everything off once you're done using this, because this thing, you can take it off road and it's going to do well. It's a four-wheel drive vehicle, so there you go. It also does come with this 2.4 gigahertz controller as well. Very easy to use. There is a speed switch on here, so you can actually throttle the speed if you want, or you can increase it. This thing can go all the way up to about 25 miles an hour, which is the speed limit outside my house, so this thing can really get up and go.
I got one that'll go faster than that.
Steering trim, which this will control the trim of the front wheels, and it's going to help you get tighter turns or get nice straight shot when you want it.
Yeah, so you can do donuts.
Here's the vehicle itself. It looks pretty sweet. I love the skin on this. A lot of the inside of this thing is made out of high durable nylon, so it's a nice tough vehicle. This outer shell is made out of PVC, so it can really take a crash and without denting anything or causing any damage. Let's take off the hood and see what's inside. Right off the bat, I want to call this out because this is pretty awesome. These 4 shocks right here are amazing on this thing. So watch this. Can really just, it compresses so very well, and they're each independent as well. So if you're running anything over, any rocks, any bumps, hardly going to feel it on the vehicle. These shocks are amazing on this.
There are 2 different differentials on here as well, so each of the wheels can spin independently, which is pretty cool. And as I said, this is 4-wheel drive, so each one of the wheels is going to be controlled by the remote altogether. The battery itself is right here. One's already installed. Simple, quick disconnect. Very easy to unplug and plug back in. And this is the motor. So once you plug the battery into the motor, you're going to be good.
Now, once you plug the batteries in, you guys will just turn it on and you'll hit the remote control. Put the top back on. Once you're up and going, you can start driving it around pretty much anywhere you want. In the house, outside, whatever you really want. Now you guys will see that he's got the wheels just going. I believe he does take a little test drive in the house in a second, and you're going to see that right now. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, no, he didn't mute it. Oh, he didn't shut the camera off. Here we go.
So let's see what it can do.
They're doing donuts, man.
Alright, that's on low speed. Let's crank it up and see what it's really capable of.
Yep, high speed's where it's at. Drifted into him.
This is going to be so fun to play with. Oh my goodness.
So you guys see, nice little RC car that'll actually do very well. Or maybe you need a drone. Well, this is the Holy Stone HS720G that Nate did for us.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with DragonBlogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at the HS720G 4K drone from Holy Stone. This is their top of the line drone, so we're going to go ahead and dive in and see everything that it comes with first. So as usual with Holy Stone, as you guys can see here, as I'm kind of cutting this plastic off, it does come with a case. This one does kind of have like a faux leather feel to it and a little handle on it, which is pretty nice. And then one of the first things you're going to notice right here is you're going to get a box inside of a box, and then inside of that box you are going to get the battery. Now they don't send 2 batteries with this, which is a little bit different from what they normally do, but this is their highest end model. And then you're going to get the charging cable for that battery right here, as well as a little screwdriver for maintenance. Continuing on, you are going to have your extra propellers just in case you crash this thing and mess them up. And then going forward right here, you're going to get a little bit of documentation, such as some warning labels and then the user manual to get you up and going. And then continuing on, right here inside of the case, you're going to notice that you're going to get your handheld controller. Now this controller is very similar to the ones that they have used in the past, but we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the features that this has here in a little bit later on in the video. And then finally, the last thing we're going to have inside of this case is going to be the drone itself. Now this is a compact folding drone, just like some of their other drones. This one does feel a little bit sturdier, and it does have a little bit of design changes. Some quick specs about this: it does have a 2-axis gimbal, so that's going to give you nice smooth video when you're recording, and also has electronic image stabilization. And as you guys can see here on the right, this is how they fold in. You just basically fold them in, and you're even going to have your SD card right here, so you can record directly to an SD card. On the back is going to be your battery slot with a battery light indicator. And then taking a look at the right side, just more of the arms, and that's basically it for the overview of the drone itself. Taking a little bit of a closer look at the remote.
Now he's going to show you guys the remote control, but the cool part is with this you can hook it up to the app, and the app will allow you to control it from your phone. And with that app, you get first-person views. Now that phone can actually connect to this remote control and sit there while you fly, and that's where he's showing you guys right there. Now this does connect up to its GPS signal, so you do have all them satellite connections to indicate where you're at and where you're flying. Now that's kind of cool. Now it does do voice control and gesture control, flight or landing. Now inside the app you have the Google Maps. The Google Maps will allow you to pinpoint flight. Now the best part about this is it has 1 button takeoff and 1 button land. It has auto return back to where you started. Now you also have high and low speed modes. You can do video and photo if you want with that. Now inside that app, it'll allow you to actually learn how to use the whole app and the drone. And right there you're seeing the high speed, and over in the corner you'll see the GPS or satellite signals. Now it also indicates the level of battery on the drone and the remote control itself. which is actually very well done. Now, we actually have this coming up here, right here, and it's flying. Now, with this is just video. You do not have sound, and there's a reason for that, because all you would hear is literally the propellers just spinning. Because they are brushless motor style of motors, you do have a nice flight time. Now, you do have 2 batteries. Both these batteries are USB-C charging capable, so it does take that. It is a 5G Wi-Fi transmission, and it does have the optical flow, follow me mode, and smart return to home. Now, since this is a 4K EIS style camera, you have all the beautiful qualifications of video that you could actually want. Now, this will be able to do about 3,277 feet of distance away, about 1,640 feet transmission on the phone itself. If you're not using the phone, the controller can actually go farther away. Now, like I said, 1 key, return to home, signal loss, return to home, low power, return to home, follow me mode, tap to fly, and point of interest with this. Now, 26 minutes per battery, which is actually a good flight time. If you guys are looking for a drone, Holy Stone's got you covered. Now, with that being said, that is the last product that I actually have for on hand. I want to thank everybody for being here, and I'll see you guys all in the morning. So if you have any questions about the carousel, please ask, and I will try and answer before I go. Because I don't have the link to the last product, so I can't show it. I don't have it on hand. It is weird. All right, guys. With that being said, then I guess I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to actually go to bed. And, of course, I'll be back up at 4:30 in the morning, and I'll see everybody in the morning for the morning stream. Hope you guys have a great one. See you guys in the morning.